Welcome back. I hope you are doing great. As a part of this video, we'll understand at a high level what is database design. Before we really get into database design, let us take a scenario. Scenario being, assume that you are planning to construct a house. What are the important activities you will do? Important activities, what you will do is, you will pool the money. Without money, nothing moves in the world. We have to have a money. So you pool the money. Then if you don't have a sufficient money to construct the house, you will apply for a loan, and then you need to get an approval from the authorities which will allow you to construct a house. Are you forgetting something? Yes. So we need to have a design as well before we construct a house. Design is one of the very important aspect to construct or manufacture anything. So what is design then? Design is nothing but a plan or a drawing which is produced to show the look and functions or workings of a building, garment, or any other objects before it is made. For example, look at this beautiful building. Before it is made, they would have come out with the design before they constructed this. Look at the design being drawn by a designer before the cloth is manufactured. So before we build or manufacture anything, design is important. When we are thinking about design before we construct a building or manufacture any cloth, obviously we need to come out with the proper design before we go ahead and develop the database, right? Then what is database design? Database design is nothing but a collection of processes that facilitate designing, development, implementation, and also maintenance of the enterprise data management systems. We are not limiting the database design only up to development and implementation. We also need to think about how do we maintain the database after implementation is done. But why the database design is so important? If you are not really coming out with the wonderful database design, you may not get a high performance. So database design will help us to create a high performance database system. And the proper database design will ensure it is easy to maintain. It will improve the data consistency, and also it will ensure it is cost effective in terms of disk storage space, because we cannot just dump the data the way we want in a database. We need to store the data in such a way that it takes less space and easy to retrieve. So proper database design will ensure the high performance of the system. How do you go about designing the database? We do have different phases. First one being the conceptual design or a conceptual model. The second one being the logical design or logical model. The third one being physical design or a physical model. Let us look at them one by one. What is this conceptual model? Conceptual model or a conceptual design defines what the system contains. Mostly the model is created by business stakeholders or data architects. Conceptual design helps us to organize, scope, and define the business concepts and rules. We can come out with the conceptual design by using a ER modeling, which we will be covering in our subsequent videos. Coming to the logical design. In a logical data model, our focus is how the system is built, immaterial of which RDBMS we are going to use. We are not worried about which RDBMS we are going to use here. The main purpose of a logical model is to develop the technical map of rules and also data structures. What happens in a physical model? In the physical design phase, emphasis is on how the system will be implemented considering the RDBMS system like Oracle or PostgreSQL or MySQL. So usually this model is created by DBA or developer. Wonderful, then we understood the important aspects of the database design. Thank you.